be asking all them questions.
Let's do it, ladies and gentlemen. In the building, just for right now, it's me and the homegirl Moochie. You know the sister from New York where she put them hammers up. Moochie, show them what they need to do.
Put your hammers up. Queens is in the building.
Put them hammers up. How's everybody doing tonight? We are glad to have you, fortunate to have you, and hopefully we can entertain you for a good solid hour talking about power and things that revolve around power. Now, you know, when I get Moochie by myself, I love to ask her felonious questions, silly questions about
asking
power.
All them questions.
I got questions. Look, you might as well say I'm just like one of them people on House of the Dragons or Game of Thrones. I got little birdies everywhere. Everywhere, little birdies, and they send me. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I can't ask her the silly question because we got our next esteemed guest in the building. It's the homegirl Monique Nicole. She's back in the building. She came back again to be with this crew, talk a little stuff, and see how we just feeling. How you doing tonight, Monique?
Doing good. How about you guys? Hi. You looking real cute tonight, Moochie.
Ain't she? What's up? What's up?
What's your name?
I had to put my bamboo earrings on. I had to go on my little jewelry box and go old school on y'all.
Yeah.
What's going on? Moochie coming here with the New York round the neck.
My little bamboo earrings.
That green looks good on that chocolate.
I know, right? Well, it just look chocolatey, right?
She got the green going on.
Yes.
So we're going to continue the conversation we had from last night, ladies and gentlemen, about power. He's here to balance out all this mess. He's here. Ladies and gentlemen, the man with the best voice in all of YouTube. When he gets up here, other men have to run. It's the big homie, big homie. Just My Opinion Reviews, Brandon Keith Avery. How you doing tonight?
Hello. How y'all doing? How y'all doing?
Voice.
You doing all right?
Y'all
silly. Y'all are silly. How's everybody doing in the chat? What's going on, Lamont, Monique,
What's
Moochie?
up?
Glad to be
What's
here.
Up?
Yes.
Glad to have you, my man.
I haven't seen you, man, in a couple weeks. We missed you.
Yeah, I know. Just busy, but I'm glad to be. I missed you guys, but I'm here now, so that's all that matters. I'm happy.
Yes, sir.
And
right.
We're happy to have
glad
you.
to have you. Yeah, man. Y'all don't know this man be working hard. Do you hear me? There are
hardest
slaves
working
that ain't
man
work as
YouTube.
hard as this man. Yes, he is.
Don't say that.
He be doing it, my people. So make sure that you stay tuned to his channel, Monique's channel, and Moochie's channel, because they all bring you. You can tell that they work hard through the work that they put in on their channel. So make sure you check them out, show them some love. I'm gonna start with B. Avery because I didn't have him last night. So B. Avery, I posed a question that I got a lot of feedback from the panelists. So now I'm gonna pose that same question to you and the crowd. It's in my thumbnail. If you had to take Kanan or Tariq to be your son, given everything you know about both kids as of right now, which one of the two kids you taking?
Kanan. Easy.
Thank you. Explain it, B. Avery. Easy. That's easy. Explain it.
I mean, he just has much more sense, I mean, and Kanan has somewhat of a reason to be reckless. What's his name? Tariq didn't. Tariq, like Kanan is kind of struggling in a way, kind of forced into this life. Tariq was just a brat, in my opinion, and was just rebelling just because he wanted to be cool. I don't really know. But yeah, that season 3 Tariq was a demon, in my opinion, And Tariq and Kanan really turned it around in season 2. Tariq was tripping for a while, so I picked Kanan.
Monique Nicole, I've been digging on you, trying to work on you. So which one of these two young boys you're gonna have as your son after hearing 2 nights of discussion about these children and their histories and their behaviors?
Yeah, I mean, I have to agree with B. Avery. Trust me, though, they're neck and neck. It's not like it's a landslide. It's not a landslide, but I'll go with Kanan. I think you said it last night, Lamont. Kanan didn't really have so much of a choice in comparison to Tariq. Tariq just wanted to be a part of the game so bad. I don't know if Kanan influenced him. He just wanted to be a street hood nigga so bad. I don't understand. I mean, you live in a freaking penthouse with the elevator. What? You know,
private elevator, Monique. A private elevator.
A private elevator, private school. Yeah. So I agree. I'll stick with Kanan on this one, even though he's effed up pretty bad. But
my sister with the AKA hammer, and now you wearing the AKA green. Let us know which one. And the NY. Let us know which one of these kids would have got that hammer upside their head.
Okay, Lamont, we've known each other for a long time. And you know that I wanted Tariq. That's how we met. I wanted Tariq to really get his. But I feel like Tariq now has changed a lot. He made a turnaround, and to me, he's evolved. We've seen him evolve. I'm waiting to see Kanan evolve right now, and I feel like right now I'm on the fence because Kanan is still messing up to me.
Right.
Bad.
He's messing up bad. Where now we're gonna have a lot of things to be worried about him doing.
Okay, I'm with that.
And he's putting people's lives in danger. Has he gotten more people killed than Tariq? Not yet.
But you seem like he's on his way, is what you're saying.
Yeah, he's like well on his way. Well on his way. So if I said who I would want to be my kid right now, I would say Tariq.
Okay. All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, there you have it. Please post us your comments. Which one of these two badasses you would want as your chillin'? And we're going to kick this thing off with B. Avery giving us his quick rundown of how he felt about this episode and what he liked, what he didn't like. Then we'll go through it and pick it piece by piece. So B, my homie, hit him with that. I really don't like soft drinks with fruity names review that you can do so that all of them can let you know how they feeling about your review.
Yeah, I heard a few rumblings that a few people didn't really care for this episode, but it's different for me. I fairly liked it, especially, with Juke, getting to know her mom. And guys, I feel really silly. I just now realized that was LaToya Luckett from back in the day. Yeah, so you can beat me up in the comments. Somebody had to remind me. But that was wonderful right there. I like that Juke was kind of opened up and came out of her box and was letting her hair out. So that was dope. But I also like the, Marvin with Miss Renee, his therapist. Those are my favorite parts right there. I kind of made up like a little comedy skit, in my video of them talking, because I just think they need to clap cheeks before the season is over with. I'm really hoping that happens. But it was good, man. I liked it overall. It was a quiet episode, but I still had a lot of fun with it.
Yeah. B, everybody on this panel basically recanted your sentiments. No, it wasn't an action-packed episode, but you don't have to have an action-packed episode if it's moving the story. You can enjoy episodes that still move the story narrative along. And I think for the most part, we all enjoyed what we saw. Monique felt like they let her down because she's used to Power making episode 5 be a barn burner. She's used to that legacy, that tradition, but she still did like the episode, but they kind of it was kind of the same way Damon just did Rhaenyra on House of the Dragons. Take her to the virtual porn, because that's what he did, the pleasure house, got her all hot and bothered, act like he was going to put the head in, and then walked away and said, girl, I ain't doing nothing. So that's how Stars did Monique Nicole. Okay.
Gotcha.
Yeah. But you know what? Being that she is a commercing young sister, she was able to do what Rhaenyra did and still got her rocks off. So
you was hot and bothered after the episode went off, and Had to go somewhere else. Is that what happened, Monique?
Not quite.
Okay.
Not quite. But I will. Like I've said, y'all, Raising Kanan is my favorite spinoff. In comparison to Ghost, and comparison to look at me, Forrest, right? So it's still my favorite spinoff, but I do want to see a little more action in some ways. And I'm not a person that believes you have to kill somebody every episode or be really dramatic every episode. I'm not like that, but I do want to see it pick up in certain aspects. I love the storyline. I love what's happening. I just want a little more action. It's felt like a filler episode. I think next week is going to be some interesting.
Oh yeah.
I left out an important point. I do kind of feel let down with Rock and Kanan's interaction, because she followed him at the end of episode 4. So I'm thinking things are going to pop off this episode, but she's like, let's make some s'mores, Now I like how the episode ended, and I'll wait till we get there. But that was kind of weird to me. But I'll wait till we get there.
Oh no, BA, we jumped all around. We jumped all around with these thoughts and theories on the Tuesday night. And I'm gonna circle back to that. Moochie's about to say something, and we'll come right back to your point, BA. Moochie, what you got on your mind?
I was gonna say I believe this is a filler episode. We're gonna be in for it's gonna be this is a build-up episode, a filler episode. I agree with BA. I thought we were gonna get a conversation about Detective Howard at that campfire. I really do it, and she's holding her cards close to her chest, where she could have said, "I saw you go there," but she's not.
You don't want to yet.
I don't think she wants to expose it yet. And don't be surprised if her and Detective Howard have another conversation.
Oh yeah, baby.
Oh, that's gonna happen. That's gonna definitely happen. Let me shout out the super chatter. Talks Kazim. Tariq is full of SHIT or some other 4-letter word. I like young Kanan. We pretty much side with you other than Moochie. Now, B. Avery, talk to me about what you didn't like in the ending. So you had Rock making s'mores with her son, and I'm happy to see that they did some diversity in the type of things we can do as African Americans. We're not a monolith, okay? But she forgot to put the damn chocolate in there. Now,
did you see that?
Yeah. I caught it all. You put the s'more in there, but you don't put the chocolate in there. But anyway, they say that from now on, we're gonna be telling each other the truth. And B. Avery, she's starting out lying immediately is lying. Talk to me about what you didn't like at the end.
Yeah, man. Well, it's not. I like the end. I just didn't like the journey was just anticlimactic to me. It just Rock is horrible. Like, I mean, she's the worst mother on the planet. How are you going to have your child shoot his daddy in season 1, and then in this episode you're helping him bury bodies, but you still don't want to be up front with him 100%? Like, I don't know how far in the game he can get, and all you're doing, I mean, you already know he doesn't trust you, because he's going to his daddy's house, Howard, and they had a conversation. So that's I mean, you just need to be like, okay, look, I done effed up. Here's the truth. Beat Kanan to it before Kanan calls you out. Excuse me, on another lie, because she's gonna lie again, and Kanan like, okay, mom, this is contradicting. This information, that information, tell the truth, and she's just not doing that. But I was screaming and cussing though with the racist white supremacists. The what y'all call him, the Luigi pizza guy, the pizza people.
The Luigi MFers.
Yeah, I wanted his nose was bigger than a football. I wanted somebody to chop it off.
Huge.
The racism always annoys me. Yeah, he's just a sick man. Yeah, I'll leave it there. But I just don't like Rock and her holding back information.
Jump in, Monique.
Can I say something that I did not like? And this is not about the episode, the show. I'm a little disappointed in the Scrappy storyline, not just because he died, but I expected some type of follow-up from that. I thought they were going to have it to where Rock found out that he actually wasn't the snitch, or I don't know if they're saving that for later. I expected to see some type of emotion from her. Like she showed no emotion. Like we saw it from Lulu, we saw it from Marvin, but like not even the following week did she have, I felt like, damn, okay, y'all just took him out and that was it. Like on to the next. I don't know. Maybe it's just me, but I thought there was going to be some follow-up after that happened.
Moochie, I'm gonna come to you in a second. Moochie. Let me shout out the super chatters. DeMarcus Vaughn, $5. How would you feel if Kanan killed Lulu?
No.
That's awful. Go ahead, Moochie. That's your boy toy. So tell us, how would you feel because look, I don't think Rock is gonna do it, but I can see Rock having somebody do it. And if Rock was dastardly enough to have her son kill his baby daddy and then blame it on whatever excuse she did, sounding like Milli Vanilli, who's to say she won't do it to Lulu? Because you've seen the tension between her and Lulu. And Lulu kind of wants out of that game. He's not her marksman no more. He's not killing people on her behalf no more. And he's starting to step away with more of the record. So he's almost dead weight to her. So Moochie, tell me why Kanan wouldn't be the one to pull the trigger.
Why?
Yeah, why?
I feel like he wouldn't pull. Maybe because remember, you might got be on to something with this now. Because remember what he says to Tariq. Fast forwarding to Power, that you're not a killer until you kill somebody you love. So maybe you might be right with that. I don't know.
Moochie, you right. Or here's the other theory behind that, and then I'll give it to B. Avery. The killing someone you love could be famous because remember, in the old Power, he named his son Sean. Famous real name is Sean.
Right.
So B, could you see Lulu being killed by Kanan?
Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
Yeah.
No. I'll quit watching the show. Only way that'll happen is if he get caught in the crossfire, or on accident. That no, I don't know. I don't want Kanan or Drew killing nobody in the family. That's horrible. I don't even know where all this is coming from, but that's just me. I don't know.
Well, somebody gotta die. Lulu's probably gonna die, and the question is, how is he gonna die? Famous is probably gonna die. Someone's gonna kill him.
But where is all this infighting come from? Why can't it be the Italians? Why can't it be one of the Unique's people, or just a cop? I mean,
because so far the history of this show has been when people that are closer into this family circle die, it has been because people in the family kill them. From my man that got killed while he was having a nut with the girl, to Scrappy, to everybody that seems to be down with this family get killed by somebody within the family. Right there to Detective Howard. Well, he ain't get killed, but he got shot by his own son. Yeah,
Power likes to repeat, I don't know, storylines, if you will. I don't know. They like to repeat stuff, so I don't know.
I can't fathom Lulu getting killed by him.
Yeah, no, me neither. I don't see that.
Right now, I can't.
I don't see that at all.
If that were to happen, don't y'all think Marvin would be very upset? Because Marvin, at his peak anger of Lulu, still ran his butt in the burning house and saved Lulu. And he was mad with Lulu during.
Of course.
Right. So
even
here's
that
the next
fight wasn't serious. It looked like they was laughing when they had that little fight rolling around on the ground.
I didn't get much feedback from you guys. I mean, do y'all think they're going to revisit the Scrappy situation? His mom, the snitch. Do you think they're going to revisit it?
I hope so.
Yeah.
I hope his mother.
Yeah.
I hope the mother. We see the mother interaction with Rock or something.
Okay.
Yeah, Monique. The other thing the writers tend to do, and I hear these writers are newer. They're not the same ones from the Legacy Power, but they love to interject multiple stories that they can use if they want to pull a trigger in another season, and we kind of forget about it. Things like that. Mm-hmm. And that could easily be something that comes up when maybe
I don't
there's
think
something.
It's the last of it.
Okay.
No, definitely not. She's not going to go away. My other super chatter is King of New Jersey. Follow this brother on Instagram. He's hilarious. Juke mother looked like a straight hater. She did?
I didn't think that.
A hater? Really?
I didn't think she looked like a hater at all.
She was proud of her. They was
proud. Yeah. She looked very proud.
I didn't see that.
Yeah, I thought so too. Now, ladies and gentlemen, coming to this stage, another one of these fine young sisters that work their A off. They have read the House of the Dragons and the Game of Thrones books, and my goodness, who got that much time on their hands? When you're working on a PhD, somehow this sister did it. It's the homegirl, Miss K.
Hey.
Miss K.
Hi, everybody.
That's good.
Hey. How you doing tonight, Miss K?
Good. I was having some technical difficulty getting on. I don't know, for some reason I can't get on anymore. It was gonna allow me to go through my phone, but I had to have Moochie send it to me. I can't get on through IG anymore. So
well, I'm glad you made
it.
Yeah.
Exactly. Exactly. Your presence is wanted. So we're gonna ask you the same question I started out asking B. Avery. I asked the two beautiful young ladies next to me last night.
Oh boy.
If you had to have one of these two power kids as your son, who you take it? Look wait, can I get the question out, Miss K? We seeing the lovely makeup you got on the back of your eyelids and stuff. Can I get the question out? Look, if you had to pick one of these power kids to be your son, is it Tariq St. Patrick, or as Blanca Rodriguez would say, Moochie, Tariq
St. Patrick.
There you go.
You got it.
Or is you taking Kanan, Miss K? And you do have a boy son, and you know what it's like to deal with teenagers.
Tree. She got Tree. All right. Tree Pitney.
No, I have 4 Pickney, but I have 3 sons. Gosh. To be honest, I want to be on my Rodney. Like, F you too, little nigga. I hate you too, little nigga. You ain't my son. That's what I want to be on.
I hate you.
Oh my God.
B. Avery. Miss K come out the box every show. She come in here fashionably late like she's Hollywood royalty. But when she come late, B. Avery, she come out this box swinging hard. She don't be playing. Every show she come out with some mess.
I really don't want none of them. They wreak too much havoc. Both of them. They just wreak too much havoc. I can't.
Yeah.
Nope. I mean, Rock gotta always clean something up with Kanan and Tariq. He just the whole thing with Raina, and then killing it. That whole thing just had a domino effect. It just was death upon death upon death upon death. I mean, I don't want none of them as my sons.
And I was telling Monique last night, the Raina thing is what really turned it for me. Like, I was bothered by it. And they've saved that for like the last episode of that season. And it was really sparked because of the actions of Tariq. So, I was done with him then. I was done. Yeah. That was it for me. But let us talk about a man y'all love on this show. And I'm not talking about me and B. Avery. I'm talking about someone on the TV show, okay? I'm talking about old Marvin. And Marvin has a therapist who's willing to do some how should I say this nicely? She's willing to go outside the box to serve her clients.
Outside the group.
And I do literally mean outside the box. I didn't say what box.
Oh no.
And so we'll start with Miss K.
Oh wow.
And we'll transition to the big homie B. Avery, Monique, and then we'll end with the hammer up there. So Miss K, how are you feeling about that lovely, lovely therapist doing exactly what I prophesized and is trying to make it seem like she's thinking outside the box when she wants somebody to get in the box with her therapy sessions that can get her fired?
What do I think about it?
Yeah. Give me your thought.
I think it's a part of the story, and she's just, playing it well. She's doing what she has to do. She's nothing much. I mean,
let me just put this up here. Let me just put this up here.
Oh, Marvin.
Yes.
I mean, hey, she working it. I mean, she's doing her. Listen, she likes Marvin, and she's trying to play like she's on some professional stuff. But look, I like what she's doing. So I ain't got much to say about it. Get yours, girl. Ow, ow.
Oh
my God. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna get in so much trouble with YouTube, ladies and gentlemen. I'm getting so much trouble. Be Avery, put a spin on this, my brother, because we are dealing with a therapist. I mean, she's unusually hot to be a therapist.
Yeah,
she's beautiful.
It don't make no sense.
She actually,
I have worked
actually. What's that supposed to mean?
I have worked with some pretty attractive therapists. They do exist.
I said unusual. I didn't say they don't exist. I said unusually, because I've seen out of 12 therapists, I don't never see them that look this good. I might see 1 out of 12, but that's why I say unusually. Right. But Avery, she actually got Marvin to show a moment of vulnerability. Talk to me about that, my brother. She got him. That's when she knew she got them draws.
Oh yeah, she probably don't got nothing on right now either. But to be honest with you,
when it goes down, she gonna be yanking on that chain, honey.
You know what I'm saying? Right. But like Miss K said, she definitely likes Marvin. You know, she definitely would love to be up under him, on top of him, beside him, all of that good stuff. And I'm here for it. On the flip side, though, isn't this highly illegal? Like, I don't
highly.
You can't. Yeah, highly. I think like if you want to date a client or something, it has to be like 5 or 6 years after the last appointment or something. Unless the law
dating, she just came here to talk to him.
I got you. Okay, but it's funny
right
though.
Now it's okay, but
okay, she's definitely trying to lean into his soul when they right cross there.
Over that line.
Yeah, it's hilarious because it's so blatantly obvious that she wants to get in there. But on a serious note,
get in there.
on a serious note, I do love how Marvin opened up though. He has really shown a lot of maturity in the past few episodes to me. And you know, prior to this, when he put the body in the trunk, which was gross, and he saw Juke staring through the window. Yeah, here you go. And she just don't want to F with him, rightfully so. I mean, I just didn't think that we would see Marvin in this position to where he's opening up to the therapist, like, hey man, what the fuck do you want from me? And what was funny is this is a serious moment, but he also was able to throw some comedy in there too. Right. Just like, hey, you know, my daughter don't want to mess with me. I did some real effed up stuff, but he was like, it ain't no sick stuff, you know. I ain't no sick motherfucker. Right. I'm just a fucked up motherfucker. It was serious.
Being honest.
It was funny and honest and serious all in one, and I loved it, man. You know, I really loved it. It was a fun scene because of all the sex jokes, but it was some real stuff too. So that was actually like my favorite interaction of the episode.
What about when she said, I know you have a teenage daughter, and he told me, yeah, well, whatever the F she is, she don't F with me. I'm like, you know how old your daughter is. He's like, whatever the F she is. Like it's like he's hurt and he's like a little angry still at the same time, just with that one comment.
He hurt
and he was rude. He was rude for calling her the therapy bullshit too. You know, I was like, oh, that was too much, but you know.
But you obviously see how thirsty she is with her trap, because she let all that type of brutish language and behavior right on out the window and was still able to coax this man into showing vulnerability after all that. Because there are some females that would have got up and said, nah, I ain't dealing it. But when you want something bad enough, behavior, when that sap is rising, my brother.
No.
You'll tolerate a whole lot of mess. Monique Nicole.
No, that's her job.
Her job is to be in that circle and keep him in the circle. Yeah, that's what her job is.
She's supposed to be patient because she knows she's gonna, especially if she's dealing with angry individuals, she knows they're gonna say some off the wall stuff. She gotta be patient.
It's anger management. She's doing.
She's used to that. She let that jump right off.
Any excuse y'all want to use when you got a man.
I ain't saying she don't want nothing, but I'm telling you that type of stuff, it shouldn't bother her.
Shouldn't. But at the same time, a therapist who knows they've got a client that's got these kind of anger management issues, they're not going to be seen off site with this person with that got those level of anger management issues, unless Monique Nicole.
Like
I really want them anger management. Can you manage that anger somewhere else?
Oh my gosh, she about to lose her job.
Oh no, you didn't. No, you didn't. No,
she about to lose her. Listen, I don't know. Like I said last night, I don't know if she works for the state. Is she private practice? I don't know what the deal is, but she should not be dating her. Not even dating. Sorry, I'm jumping the gun. She should not be meeting up with her client, like that. And all the flirting. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about it. It's on one hand, no, because one hand, I'm like, dang, she could be a really positive influence on him. Like, I'm like,
that's true. That's true.
I'm kind of rooting for this. You know what I'm saying? But then I'm thinking of the reality, but I have to think it's a TV show. So just think of it as TV. So in the realm of TV, I'm rooting for it. My only gripe with her, and I said this last night, I'm gonna say it again. I don't like, and y'all kind of hit on it a little bit as far as her being an anger management therapist. I don't like that she keeps threatening this black man with jail time. Like, I don't like that she keeps jail, like, because this is the second time she's done that with him. I'm like,
she calling the bluff.
Yeah, for sure. But I don't like that part. But besides
she ain't gonna really do it.
No, and she's using that as a method of control. So she wants to have some level of control with this angry beast she's trying to tame, like we at the damn rodeo in Texas. Moochie, put that hammer up, because I know you about to say something.
Look, I'm putting it up and I'm putting it down. Listen. Shouts out to Zaya Latrice. Is this Lock and Key Part 2? Look, is this Lock and Key Part 2? Somebody put it in the chat. Somebody put the Lock and Keys up in the chat. Look, is he gonna crack that lock?
Oh, here we
go. Y'all talking about Mill Girl?
She gonna need to crack it. She gonna be like,
look, she gonna be like, here the key, here you go. Look, here you go. Look, that's the legs. Here you go.
Be Avery. You see how these women do me? Be Avery. Me and you just got finished talking about how we like this young therapist, right? And now they're trying to defame her character by calling her Lock and Key number 2.
I'm not there yet.
Nah, she ain't no whore now.
Yeah. Damn, I gotta.
But you put the Lock and Keys up, so you must be lit. Look.
She ain't no hot box. Don't play around.
I don't think she's a hot box, but she is gonna unlock it for him.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be disappointed if they don't get it on.
They're gonna be having Doritos and Lay's right after they get it in.
Yeah, because he love eating. He's gonna be eating some other stuff too. He has some peaches and cream, and then we're gonna have some shit.
Miss K, she gonna know the real definition of starving like Marvin. He might come up with a Krispy Kreme mustache when he get down there. Boy, you better watch out.
What, I was a donut you tried to glaze me?
That's what he tried to glaze, Moochie.
Yeah, right?
Y'all nasty.
Right. It is getting nasty now.
We're getting so much
Look, we're going to
coming up with the Krispy Kreme and
we're going to pull it back.
Wait a minute. Wait just a freaking minute. Don't try to say I'm the arbitrator of how this match going on. Wait just a minute.
I had peaches though. You
Lamont always takes
unclean, honey,
up a notch.
Well, y'all just gotta know, my brain is clicking really, really fast. I'm not close to dementia just yet. I'm clicking now. That thing. The wheels are turning, but let us get away. Let us get away from the therapist and get to another woman in Marvin's life, or used to be. And I'll start with you, B. Avery. What we gonna do about Tony? Why is he stalking Tony? Does he want to rob the dentist's husband? Is he trying to take Tony out because he's worried she's gonna talk too much? B. Avery, what is your estimate of Marvin and his intentions with Tony?
Man, that's the only thing I couldn't figure out, man. I hope he don't kill her. That wouldn't be the best move, especially with the cop following him. I'm just guessing that he's trying to scare her or something. get some type of leverage or something. But I don't know. It's up in the air for me because I just don't see where this is going. This is not smart, in my opinion. So,
right.
I don't know.
And y'all know he's known for doing stupid stuff.
He is. I'm gonna come to you. Monique, till Miss K come back. Let me shout out the super chat. Okay. Yeah. Tokens, Kazim, appreciate that 199. Savannah Rivers, appreciate you. And Big Buzz 703, I appreciate you too. All right. I'm gonna swing your way, Miss K. Good night. All right, I'll see you in a little bit.
Oh.
All right, Miss K. What you got for me and Miss Tony and Marvin?
Miss Tony and Marvin. Oh, yeah. I don't think it's smart what he's doing. He has to be following her around for some reason. I think he wants to tie up some loose ends and kill her, but it's like, there's a cop following you I think that was the same cop that told him to, move it along. Nothing to see here. We need people who's going to be shopping. We need to have this space filled for them. Just being super annoying. Right. But, then when he does leave, it looks like that cop decided to follow him to the next destination. So I just think that Marvin needs to be very, very careful. A lot of people are feeling like certain things are. Here's what I'm trying to say. I know a lot of people are talking about death, but I feel like this is gonna put the police officers on their trail for real, because there's gonna be something that somebody does, and I think Marvin might be a part of it, that's gonna open a case on Rock or somebody close to Rock. So right now we don't really have the police up their behinds right now, because they're they're kind of dealing with the unique thing and the Detective Howard shooting, but they're not on Rock. So we need something to happen for her organization to become under investigation. So now we just saw they buried a body. That's one thing. Tony's gonna be another body. Crown might be another body. You know what I'm saying? I already said this before, that the body count has to rack up so that when the investigation starts, it's gonna be like, boom, 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 boom. They're gonna be finding these bodies. That's what I think.
Whoa, Hammer, I'm coming to you, man. Miss K makes an extremely compelling case, and the fact that cop was tailing Marvin out of town, they ain't put that in there for nothing. And then the cop tailed him and seen him leave Tony's house.
First of all, let's start with this. That's Suffolk County he messing with. He over there in the high-end district where it was like those high-end stores. So they looking at him like he's like when the first cop walked over there, like, you don't belong here.
Right.
So this already had the cops like, let me follow this dude to see what he's up to. So
Moochie, did that feel a little racially profiling? The man sitting in a nice car just eating Cheetos.
But that's how it is, though.
Yeah.
That's how it is. He's like down, like where like all of the high-end stores is like Gucci, and
that was like the Rodeo Drive of New York.
Yeah. Exactly. We're not talking about the city part. That's like the burbs part where they do the high-end shopping when you don't want to go to the city.
Okay.
So
gotcha.
You over there, and you got these flashy rims. You got your car like, tricked out, so they know like this is not. It's a high-end car, but it still looks like a hood car.
Right.
And he said he knows everybody, in that town. So it's like, you're not a familiar face.
Yeah, like
you're a black face. That's really what he wanted to say.
The cops that LS coupe. Definitely, because Suffolk County cops made more than NYPD. Definitely,
they did. They did.
They make
That's right. Because the tax district charges so much more in that county because of the market. So wow, Monique Nicole, you get to put a bow on it. What are you thinking?
I can't call it really. I don't know if he's gonna hurt her. I hope he doesn't hurt her, or is he gonna try to blow up her spot and mess up whatever situation she has with the rich dentist? I could see him doing that to be like vindictive or to be spiteful. I could see him doing that if he doesn't kill her. But Miss K brought up a really good point too. So I don't know that. I don't really know how they're gonna play this one. I hope he doesn't hurt her because she is kind of innocent. So you know,
dead.
You know, I can see that happening. I can see it. But if she doesn't die, I can also see him doing some vindictive like payback type thing and blowing up her spot as well.
Gotcha. Good point. I'm with that. B. Avery, talk to me about this brother right here, Crown Camacho. At what point is enough for him? And he actually gonna learn to use his little water gun.
Yeah, man. I don't know if he's gonna use it or not. I don't think he has enough kahunas, enough balls to, you know, use it face to face. I mean, Crown may try to run Lulu over with a car or shoot him as he's hiding behind a wall or something like that. I don't think he has an interest to go up and, you know, blast him point blank.
Right.
You know, Lulu better hold back though. I mean, I know he'll win in the fist fight, hands down. He'll mop the floor with Crown, but I don't know. He may end up dead. You know, putting his hands on him. You know, I don't know. Lulu may. Crown may do it. I'm not sure though. I'm not sure. That's up in the air for me.
Okay, Miss K, what do you think about Crown and Lulu's situation? How is this head gonna pop?
Oh man, I know. Look, I keep saying that he's gonna kill him. Maybe people feel like that might be the easy thing. And listen, they would surprise us if Crown turns around and kills Lulu. But I think that would be for someone like him to kill a main character. I don't know, especially now in season 2 is kind of I don't know, but it's possible. I think though that this along with Famous coming in and running his mouth and blowing it up, that Crown was also screwing Jessica. I feel like that was the thing that pushed him over the edge and where he decided that he's definitely gonna get rid of he's definitely gonna get rid of Crown. Now I made a point on my on my live the other day that, you know, he tried to play it cool in front of Famous, but when he left and you saw that face on him, right? Like, I'm gonna get, and then you see the bulletproof sign, and I was just thinking, maybe I'm thinking a little too hard. You see the bulletproof sign, and he's saying, well, you know, maybe he's thinking, okay, well, you think you bulletproof? All right, well, I'm gonna kill you in a different way. So I don't know. Maybe she's gonna kill him. He's not gonna shoot him, but he's gonna kill him some other kind of way. That's just what I thought about.
Okay. Monique, what you got?
Yeah, we touched on it last night. I feel like I don't think Crown is gonna kill Lulu. If anything, I feel like he's gonna make an attempt to do something to him, and Lulu is gonna, you know, I don't even know the word to use, but clap back, do whatever. He's gonna out of defense, maybe he's gonna get rid of Crown. Like, all right, this is the final straw. I would really hate if they had punk ass Crown kill Lulu. I'd be really pissed. But it's also like, don't underestimate him too much, because the fact that Lulu was confident enough to turn his back to someone that had a gun, that shows you that he doesn't even see him as a threat at all. So I'm worried that they could play into that. Like, okay, be careful who you underestimate. So I don't know. Maybe Crown won't hurt him, but maybe Crown will get him back in his pockets, or he'll do something maybe, and then maybe Lulu will have to retaliate.
Right, Moochie, this is your boy. You got the hammer up for Lulu, and and this is the second male on this show that we've talked about tonight that could possibly kill your boy Lulu. They said Kanan might do it, and now we're saying Crown might do something. But like Monique said, the way Crown could get back at Lulu, he could spark some business deal with someone where it's over Lulu's head, the same way it happened this episode. Pull the people to the side, or the people say, well, we need Lulu to get out of here. And that would piss Lulu off again, too. Talk to me about your boy, Moochie.
All right, so remember yesterday I did say when he looked at that bulletproof sign, I said that last night when he looked at the bulletproof sign, he's already calculating how he's going to kill this guy. Just like he calculated how he was going to bum rush the business when he came in there with that lawyer. He's gonna he's thinking it through, and he's gonna do it the smart way. Lulu's more of a thinker than Marvin, and he's more of a thinker than Marvin. And the way he's gonna kill him is either he's gonna push him out or he's gonna get him strung out, like get a bad dose of crack. Remember, he's smoking the hookahs.
That's right.
I say a different method of killing.
Yep, there you go.
Right.
Look, you know, me and Miss K be here, so you know that's why I couldn't even listen to your thing last night because I ain't do mine because me and you be on the same page. I had to look. I'll breeze in, hit the like, and I'll because I can't listen to certain people's reviews because I don't want to get my thing clouded.
Right.
I don't either.
Yeah,
right. I love y'all, but I try not to. I try not to listen to y'all reviews until after I've done mine.
Yes.
You know, and I'm glad you guys cover an array of different things, so that when I am doing these workouts and stuff, I can watch and listen to some of you guys' other content that I'm not doing, and so that's another good reason for why it helps my people to band together with people you like, that are working for a common goal. And our common goal here is we're all trying to grow and entertain. And there's enough room for everybody to cover something.
I got one more thing.
Go for it.
Food for thought. Remember, we both said Crown Camacho and Famous might die.
Right.
Don't be surprised if he smoked the ruler too. I'm just saying, but I could be wrong, but I could be right.
You know, if I really got to deal with Famous, and after this, I'm gonna give the show to Miss K and B Avery to get us out of here on what they're burning on. I'm gonna say Famous. He already is the same guy that wrote a rhyme saying the streets need a body, where he's detailing all these crimes. So who's to say he's gonna get hemmed up by the police? Detective Burke gonna get her claws in him, and he's gonna be squealing like Charlotte the Webb's pig.
Do you remember last week I said this, and I was making up the rap, but y'all thought I was talking about Crown Camacho?
Oh yeah,
and I made a mistake like with the names. Yeah. I'm telling y'all, he's already.
You was on a roll last night, Moochie. You was on a roll.
This was last week, though. I said,
I remember.
Look, Famous days is numbered.
Yeah, they numbered. They numbered. Sean's days is numbered.
Who's gonna pull the trigger?
Right. We'll see. So B Avery and Miss K, with the last minutes we have on our show tonight, whatever I didn't cover, I want you guys to pick a subject that you're burning on that I didn't cover. And we'll start with the homie B Avery. What's something I didn't cover tonight that you would like to lead this discussion in?
I kind of touched on it earlier, but
wow.
Finish your thought, my brother.
Stop the press.
Stop
the press.
What's his name? Juke confronting the other singer about stealing her song, and you know, just Juke getting comfortable, letting her hair out, and going to go sing at church.
Okay. All right. Well, we're gonna do that for B Avery, but let me get to the super chat of B Avery and hold that thought.
Is crazy.
We've got Trey Mac 26 representing for the Momo, says this is for the Mo with the monkey. Laugh out loud. Nah, seriously though. Thank you guys for providing us with content to view and to be a part of. Thank you, and keep moving forward, my people. And Tony is loose end, excuse me. She snitched on Marvin, and all ends must be snipped. She got to go. My brother, you are absolutely right. She's got to go. And for such a large super chat, my brother, you do get some kind of a video tribute to say thank you. It's just, which one do I want to give you? Let me give you the good old classic, since we almost in Thanksgiving.
I deserve to stop and care though. What's she gonna do that look? I love to say her. She trying to stuff it up. Balls deep on y'all. No, girl, we is lactose. We all need all that cheese. Karen, just Uber Eats me. She's really trying to look at her. She gonna cross her legs like it's on the motherboard at church. Girl, that shit ain't innocent. You done raped the whole turkey. Melted butter. Baked for 4 hours. Oh, look at it.
My brother, my advice to you Don't bake your turkey like that this Thanksgiving, my brother. I appreciate that super chat. So B Avery is admiring the way Jukebox was singing, the way she had that touching moment with her mom and all things surrounding that. So B Avery, finish what you were saying, then I'll pass it to Miss K.
Oh no, I just think that she has a beautiful voice. I thought it was actually kind of cute too. Before she went up there, old dude was shooting his shot in church, and we saw a lot of feminine energy coming from Juke that I don't think I've ever seen in this season or in season 1. She was like, "Oh, pretty princess," or "Be right back," and she kind of threw her hands up. I heard that she did like one of these right here, and I was like, "Oh, I didn't ever see Juke doing that." In my comment section, other people were worried about the guy that was shooting the shot, that he may be like a predator or something, and I didn't get those vibes at all.
He's like a teenager himself.
I thought it was innocent, but I like that, man. And I think it was a wonderful moment between her and her mother. There's going to be some fallout just for drama and story's sake, but I just don't see how. But hopefully it turns out to be a good relationship between them two. But it was a wonderful moment when she was singing up there.
Oh man, yeah. Miss K, talk to me about that situation. And B's right now everything seems kosher, but that's always usually how the roller coaster starts. You're going in a straight line, you're just feeling the breeze, you're feeling good, then all of a sudden you hear click, 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 you're going up the hill, and that's when you hit the peak, and that's when the shit drops. So talk to us about their relationship.
I know there's some people that are expecting that her mother's hiding something, or her mother's probably using her or whatever, but at the same time, she sought her mother out. It wasn't the other way around. So I don't see her mom using her for anything. I feel like she stayed away for a reason, because she was told to stay away, but now that her daughter's here, she is, she's taking advantage of it. I thought the scene was really beautiful with the singing. I loved it. I want to see what's going to come of the boy, because I feel like while she was blowing, it kept showing him, like he was really like, oh wow, she sounds good, so I kind of feel like that might be a little secret of hers at church, secret lover type of thing going on. I feel like that might be her one and only experience with a guy. Because the way she was, she had the little flirtatious vibe on the flipping of the hair. Like, if you're not interested, you're not doing all of that extra cute stuff, like,
right.
She was giving it to him like, nah, son. She kind of gave him the answer that she's used to giving, especially to Famous. But that little extra flirtatious, moving of the hair stuff, I was like, I was like, girl.
Could it be that
probably gonna have a one-time, little experience with somebody now?
Could it be that she's not used to getting compliments like that from men? So maybe that stroked her ego a little bit. Like,
she's used to.
You don't think it might have stroked her ego a little bit? Like, oh, okay.
Probably not, because, like I said, Famous be on it a little too much sometimes. But the way when Famous does it, she's like, ill. But the point is that she should kind of be like that regardless if she's gay, if she's a lesbian, And my thing is, she was doing a little too much hair flipping and blushing. That's my opinion. Too much of that was going on, and I'm a female, so I think I should be able to speak on it. We're all females, you know what I mean? Not all of us. So I ain't trying to do no extra stuff now.
Well, I'm about to Monique Nicole.
With your hair, Miss K.
Oh,
hair
flip.
That might not be how Miss K flirt. Her flirting might not be the hair flip. Her flirt, yes, like Monique just did. Look, Monique got the damn people's eyebrow. Like,
I don't even know how to flirt, guys.
Oh yes, girl.
No, I don't.
Stop it.
I don't remember. Like, I've been locked down. I've been locked down for 21 years. I don't know how.
But anyway, Monique Nicole,
I don't believe that.
I'm kind of with you. I'm with Miss K too, but I'm more with you as well because I've had female friends that are strictly lesbian. Strictly, they don't do men. But when I meet them and talk to them and say nice things to them, they do this hair flipping and flirty and want to rub on my shoulder and stuff like that. Right now. But they not interested in giving me nothing. But I make them feel good. Unlike Famous making Juke feel good, you know, he's kind of like, I do believe that for her, she was enjoying the stroking of the ego from someone else other than the person in her inner circle. Because Famous is more like family, kind of, sort of.
Yeah.
You know, so I give it to you, Miss Monique.
But can I say something real quick? Because I don't know, y'all might be sleeping a little bit. I know a few. Let me say something real quick. I know a few people.
I was holding it too.
I know a few people.
Taking the word.
I'm talking about gay men, lesbian women.
Talk now.
That on had some of the opposite sex.
Oh yeah.
And they are all the way gay.
Don't sleep. Sometimes they like the pole.
They like sometimes, right? And the thing, and they will just let you know, no, I'm still, but I've had a certain experience, but I'm still this and that. And okay, so I'm sticking to what I said. This kid might be her one person that she experiments with.
I could see that.
I'm with that. I'm with everything Miss K is saying.
Look, me and you look.
And then every dude that go to jail and be gone for a long time, go in there and be riding on the pole, letting the pole ride him in the butt, but get out of jail and swear he's not gay. And swear
they'd be like,
he's
that
not
was
gay.
jail.
Yeah, you said every dude. You said every dude.
Atlanta.
I said every other dude, not every dude.
Okay.
It's about a 50% ratio. But anyway, Monique Nicole, you get the point. I'm with
What are we talking about exactly? What are we talking about?
We're talking about the Juke situation in the church. Yeah, the whole situation with the church and Juke. That's what we do.
Everything's been said already. I don't really have much to say.
But I didn't get a chance to say my scene though.
Look,
you didn't?
I still want to piggyback off of this. I didn't even get to talk.
Okay.
Okay, you next.
Lamont, can they say their thing and then can I say something else that's outside of this scene?
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Okay. So can I come back to you in a minute?
Yep.
Okay. Moochie, then Miss K, then back to Monique, and then we'll end with Miss K.
Now, Miss K, like I said, me and her be right here. Sometimes the girls that like the whole like the pole too. Okay, I'm just saying. True. Now, doesn't mean that she wanna be wiped up by him. She might want to test it out, for a test drive and see how it works. The question is he gonna be how is he gonna be where if he might be one of those dudes that turn off she'd be like, you know what, I'm right with my decision.
Right.
I want to be with men.
Right.
I'm just saying. Look,
true.
I was holding it in, but you spit out what I wanted to say before I said it. And that usually happens. But it is what it is. She might like the pole, but she still loved the whole.
Primary.
Miss Monique Nicole, you ready to go yet?
Yes. So I have a question for the panel, and this has to do with Detective Burke. So seeing what we saw this past episode, am I the only one still that thinks she's gonna die this season? Or is anybody else changed their mind?
You're not.
I just know she's gonna die.
I don't know about this season.
B. Avery, I need you to give me 3 death predictions from this season so I can put it on the paper. I don't have yours. I've got everybody else's. Y'all got yours. You only got one though. You got Lulu dies.
Who?
I said Lulu?
Yeah, Moochie, you said look.
Oh,
wow.
Detective Burke.
No.
Whoa. B. Avery, you going with Detective Burke.
Yep.
Take me now. Look now, Lord.
And Unique.
Okay. Unique too this season?
Yep.
What?
I can see that.
I'm listening to people that I don't care if they die. I don't want,
Oh, damn.
And,
nice and easy.
Look,
like I said, if he dies, he dies.
And Tony.
Okay, Tony. Okay.
Those are my three.
Tony. Okay.
I could see her dying.
All right. Got you. Okay. Swing back to Miss K. Miss K, anything you want to riff off, you get to lead it off, and we're going to end with you talking about whatever it is, and we'll go around the panel from Miss K to Moochie to Monique, and we'll end with the brother B. Avery.
Did you? Oh, thank you, Jordan. Did you guys talk about, because I wasn't here, did y'all talk about the whole bonding over the body, burying the body situation tonight?
But a little bit, but you can restart it again. We was mad that Rock gonna have
Howard.
And we was mad Rock gonna bring Rock does s'mores but don't bring the chocolate.
Okay, so remember when I was saying, I think it was episode 1 or so, when she was told, when Symphony was trying to tell her, he doesn't want this life, he's scared, blah blah blah, and so she tried to go in there and act like she was listening to him, but she's trying to get on that side so that she can manipulate him for a time when she needs him. Well, this was that time. Like, I also think that she wanted to pull him back in, because she wants to give him a reason. Like, when she finds out and confronts him about Detective Howard, she wants to give him a reason to be like, what we're into. You don't need to be talking to no cop. You know what I'm saying? I don't want you slipping up and talking to no cop, Kanan. I think she wants to build up enough ammo for her to be able to flip it on him, instead of him being mad that she may have lied or thinking that she lied. I think that's why she did all that as well. She's trying to, get him away so that she could just lure him back in, and just, she's going to continue to keep him in the game. I told y'all she was doing that so she could get him back in. And because I just didn't understand it. I'm like, why are we doing this? It was not for no bonding stuff. I know she loves her son, but when she saw him go into Detective Howard's house, it was already spinning. Wheels was spinning. Like, what can I do? Oh, I remember High Post bought us. He made us go camping. And what did Kanan say? You hate camping. Like, what the heck are you doing?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Calling her out right there. So she's just, how she is.
She grasping for straws at this point.
Rock got that stank on her. Floor is yours, Moochie.
She got that stank on her, but she doesn't want to talk about Howard, because for some reason, whatever transpired between her and Howard, she does not want it to get out.
Right.
And I'm going to say this, and look, I know the mics in the corners listening. I feel like at this point, I know that she probably slept with Detective Howard just so she could stay out of jail, and everybody else got locked up.
Oh.
Yeah, she did some type of snitching or something like that.
Yeah, definitely.
She got rid of DEFCON. Listen, she got rid of DEFCON. I told you I had a theory about her killing High Post. She got rid of all of them dudes.
Yep.
Everybody that's probably either bigger than her or whatever. Listen, somebody added to my point by saying she breezed them. She breezed High Post, like how Ghost did to Breeze. Wow. That's exactly what she did to High Post. That's what I think. So I'm glad they brought High Post up, because I want to see them secrets come out. Don't let us. That's right. Don't let us forget about High Post, because I know I didn't.
And piggybacking off of what you said, Miss K, we still don't know what Detective Howard, what conversation transpired between them two. That's I want to know, what was that conversation about? Well, are we going to hear, well, your mother did this and your mother did that? Now, is he going to believe him? Because, some people know that people like to turn other people, other kids against the other parent.
Yeah.
And kids do the same. When you can't get, they manipulate their parents too. So is he going to be a manipulator like his mama? So I with this, I feel like I didn't get satisfaction from him just going in that house. I still want to hear that conversation, and it seemed like it must have been somewhat good, because Look how Detective Howard came looking for Kanan the next day.
And he got his page
He was
number
supposed
and
to
everything.
meet up with him.
Yeah. That's true.
Willie Dynamite that's right. Somebody else said that they think that Rock snitched on Marvin too, so she could get him out the way, because remember, he was the one, he was the head of it before.
Yep.
So yeah, I'm telling you, she moves folks out the way. She's something else.
Wow.
Monique Nicole, I don't know how you come behind all that, but back it up.
Yeah, I don't know how to follow up. I concur. I agree. I agree with a lot of what they said. And I've heard that theory floating around that Rock may have set up Marvin. I'm conflicted. I still don't know how I feel about that. I'm conflicted. Like, a part of me is like, yeah, part of me is like, nah, I don't think she would do it. So I'm a little conflicted. I'm curious to know how they're going to do this Howard thing. I guess I'm the only one. I do think Burke's going to die this season. They're setting it up. Howard now knows that she's been investigating on him. She pulled the chick for investigation. I can see Howard killing Burke. And I'm curious to see how Rock is going to handle this Howard situation. When it's all said and done, is she going to kill him? Is she going to try to take him out herself? I don't know. But
I think she's going to keep him on for a while.
Rock is going to kill Howard?
I think she's going to keep him on because he's still her guy that's giving her information, that's feeding her information. Okay. Don't be surprised. Don't be surprised if, because they still have a relationship where they talk and be like, you know what, I can't stand you, but you know, we got to do this situation. But don't be surprised if Detective Howard
co-parenting.
Yeah, exactly. Don't be surprised if Detective Howard send Rock to kill Burke.
I said that.
That's what I thought last season. Like what you just said about how they still hate each other, but they still had that conversation. You know, I thought that last season, and she still tried to kill him. So I don't know how much weight that pulls with her, because she last season he was her inside guy as well to give her information, and she still tried to pop him. So
because now he started to try to bring out that big secret that she didn't want nobody knowing.
Okay.
So it was like, oh, you threatening the secret? Okay, you gotta go, you know. Yeah. But I said that last night that I always thought that Detective Howard was going to be the one to kill Burke, but then somebody else said, well, maybe he'll try to go the legal route. But I said either he'll try to go the legal route or he will use someone else. I said he might get her set up to where it looked like it's some type of line of duty thing. But what Moochie just said, that he might get Rock to do it, and he probably might get Rock to do it in a way, because he be playing chess too. Yeah. All he need to do is tell Rock that Detective Burke is scheming and she know it, and he know already what Rock is gonna do. He don't even have to incriminate himself by telling her to actually do it. All he got to do is mention it, because he knows what Rock is gonna do.
That's an excellent point.
Yeah, thank you. And
well,
Karima
he's
Smith
probably
says that. So Rock is a snitch. Yeah, remember that was a conversation last season, how when she went to Howard and told them when the pickup was gonna be for Unique. Snitch.
True.
Or they said,
B. Avery, you get to end this whole thing with a bow. What do you think about everything these ladies have said?
I disagree with them. No. I mean, I like it all. Everybody has a valid point or a good eagle eye on it, and we're just gonna have to see what happens. Yeah, that's all I got.
Okay. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we got up to 410 tonight. Make sure you hit that like button, share. Come check out these great content providers. Everybody's link is in the video description. And I have a bonus question for B. Avery. B. Avery, how you feeling about this news that came out today?
Oh,
that didn't come out today.
When did that drop? When did that info drop?
It didn't drop. You trolling?
No, I'm not trolling. This just came from comicbook.com today.
I don't believe it, Lamont.
I don't either. That's why I'm asking you. I don't either.
I don't believe it. I think that's a fan-made poster, trolling. No, that's not true at all. You mess with me.
Damn it. Man, I wanted you to help me out, man. Because look, I said B. Avery will know if this is true or not. And ladies and gentlemen, B. Avery done said it. is not
looks
true.
kind of stupid though. I don't think they would have the Hulk would have Bruce in the middle looking like that. That's kind of dumb.
It'd be nice.
He looks like, I don't know. It's just not.
He's trying to transform.
Not
is what
attractive
he's doing.
to me.
He's trying to make himself angry and transform. But I mean,
I guess so.
If this was real truth, Miss K, it wouldn't. You could put a sheep and Howard the Duck in front of the Hulk and sitting on that throne. We would still be excited for it. But B. Avery has shut down my hopes and dreams.
My bad, man.
You think it's like a fanfare thing?
Corny. It looks corny to me. I was about to be excited, but I don't like how he looks right now.
So you ain't gonna flip your hair for him, I'm assuming.
I'm gonna flip my hair for him, honey.
The other way.
Oh.
Ladies and gentlemen, we out of here before I get into any more trouble with YouTube. Don't forget to like the video, comment, subscribe. B, what you got on your channel this week?
Right after this, I'm gonna keep working on my Sins of the Mother Netflix documentary. It comes out tomorrow, but my review will be up in a couple of hours. In the morning, I'll have my review up for Atlanta season 4, the first few episodes, and then Thursday, Woman King review and the Silent Twins review with Letitia Wright. So
wow. Wow.
Gemini said,
I know. I'm looking.
Let's get it. Miss K, what is going on your channel, my sister?
Oh, well, right after this, me and Moochie are going over to my channel to go over, we're revisiting The Wire season 2, episode number 11. So if you're interested, come on over, guys. If not, just come on over and hit the like button and, skedaddle. And then we're going to meet up again on Moochie's channel. I'll let her talk about that about Thursday. And I'm going to be also reviewing Atlanta, but that won't be live. That'll be a pre-recording. And then we're back again on Sunday for the live for Power Book 3, Raising Kanan.
Okay, Moochie, what you got going on?
I got going on. Check out my review for Raising Kanan. Check out my theory for Raising Kanan that's coming. And also Wednesday, tomorrow, 9 p.m., City on a Hill, as well as Thursday, Hidden Gems. So tune in for some fun and let's chat it up.
And Moochie, real quick, I know you was asking about my butt breaking review. I finally posted that last week.
I saw it.
Cool.
I didn't leave a comment, but I'm going back. I saw it.
Gotcha.
Last but not least, we have our own celebrity blogger in the building, Monique Nicole. What do you have going on your channel, or what are you looking at blogging that you can release a little early? Like they used to drop those diss tracks early. Can you give us a diss track a little early?
I can't give you nothing early, but I do. I'm definitely going to do a Hot Topics video this week. There's a lot going on in pop culture, current events. So definitely going to drop a Hot Topics video this week. And then Raising Kanan, I got to drop that. And then on Thursday, me and Nita will do our reality TV talk. So tune in for that.
Gotcha.
Nice.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, I'll be back Thursday with the living legend Larry for She-Hulk. We're going to try to make you guys laugh, make it very entertaining. And then this is my Friday night at 9 p.m. Eastern with Nita the Diva and Moochie and Miss K, if those two other young ladies decide to show up. We'll do some previews to what we think is going to happen. And it looks like this episode coming for House of the Dragon is going to be pretty fun. Can you say red wedding? Can you say purple wedding? Can you say fight? Can you say we're going to get a chance to see Laner's boyfriend? Can you say that Christian Cole didn't pull out and that Rhaenyra did not take the morning after?
Oh my God.
Check us out, ladies and gentlemen. Friday night, 9 p.m. Eastern. We out of here.
See you guys.
Peace.